Hi guys, I'm Andrew Carter from Nebulas and I'm a security engineer. Today I'm going to talk to you about F5 and Websense URL Filtering. It's great. So as of version 11.5, F5 actually teamed up with Websense and they've actually created a new module called Secure Web Gateway. What that essentially means is that if you've got any F5 and you've got the right modules on there, you can actually enable it to be a URL filtering and web gateway. So essentially all you need is a APM module, an LTM module, and then once you've got the Secure Web Gateway module, you can then use it for URL filtering. Again, it's essential that you have both APM and LTM to begin with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick brief overview of how it works and quick basic setup and also a bit about the reporting, just to give you a bit of an idea about how it works. Okay, so I'm just going to log in quickly. So the first thing to note is actually it's just like a standard sort of URL filtering. So what you've got is you've got the access policy, and you've also got URL categories. So I'll just show you the quick URL categories. And as you can imagine, you've got the standard sort of categories you have here. So you've got abortion, adult material, bandwidth, business, and again things like adult material. You can open them up, and this will give you a little bit more granular control over what you can allow and what you can't allow. In addition to that, you've also got your URL filters and your database download. So what this will do is this will actually download the whole of the database from Websense into the TMOS shell. So that means that you can actually do URL filtering through the APM policy on your F5 box. So just a quick overview now of how it's configured and how you set it up. So the first thing to notice is it's all done through the access profile. So again, like I said before, you do need an APM license on this to allow it to actually use URL filtering. So if I just go to the access policy, for example, and go to the Secure Web Gateway demo, I'm in here and just have a look at the actual visual policy editor. Those of you that are used to F5 will be aware of the way the VPE works. And all you've got is a simple policy here with a start point, the Secure Web Gateway scheme, and then an allow. So if I go into the scheme here, it'll show you that we're actually just assigning an SWG test scheme, which has got some URL filtering categories in there, block allows. In addition to this, what we can do actually is we can allow authentication as you would normally in APM, so also group membership. So for example, if you've got two groups, say finance or technical, and you want them to view different websites or have them blocked or allowed, you can do that by using group membership. Also, if you, for example, we want to do a host certificate check, or if we want to do an AV check before they're allowed through this policy, again, we could do that without any problems, just using the VPE guide, and we just add in an endpoint security check in here, for example, and that'll allow that policy to limit the users as well. So once we've got the policy, what we do then is we actually go into the local traffic, and what we've got here is we've got three virtual servers. We've got a standard web gateway virtual server, which is we've just got an internal address here with port 8080. So this is what the traffic will be directed to when you set up your proxy to allow traffic through there. And in addition to that, we've got an SSL forward virtual server. This is on port 443, so as you can imagine, what that'll mean is that'll do SSL interception. So what we can do is we can intercept SSL, decrypt it, and then we can actually look at what's in that, and then block or allow or caution on those websites. So what I've done is I've actually run this before, and I'm just going to show you the quick the quick monitors and the quick information that we can pick up. So if I go back into access policies, you can see here. And let's go to let's have a look quickly, Secure Web Gateway Overview. This should give us a bit of information, a bit of data, a bit of feedback on particular users and what they've been doing. So as you can see here, you've got a nice top URL by request account graph. So you can see the BBCs here, for example. You've got some Groupon, and obviously it's categorized separately as well. If I move down, I've got the top categories by request. You've got news and media, shopping, and down here you've got things like Facebook, advertisements, and it tells you exactly how many times these have been hit. And again, in addition, you've got a little bit more granular control and granular reports that you can run and use as well. Obviously, that's me there. I'm the only person that's been running through this for the test bed, but you can see that that's how many times I've made requests, 123. So in addition to that, this is all changeable, so you can add different widgets in, change widgets, delete widgets, and have whatever reports you want. If I go to events log as well, I can just pop into here and look at Secure Web Gateway, and this will actually give me a very detailed breakdown of the URLs that have been hit. Again, you've got your session details here, and you've got your time, user, and then the actual destination URL. So that's a great way to see whether it's been allowed or blocked, and then from there you can actually caution users, have a chat, see who's been accessing what URLs and what categories. So basically, what you've got is that's about it in a nutshell. And with your own block page, you get a standard custom, block page, which you can actually you can edit that and customize that to, display what you want in terms of branding and block paging and that sort of stuff. But I mean, that's essentially all you've got to it. So you've got your you've got your local traffics here, as I said before. Within this, you've then got a APM policy, which is under the access policy. That'll then direct users through that once you've set them up with a proxy, and then there'll be blocked allowed on all those categories. So hopefully that's just a quick overview of what you can do, what you can get out of the box. And again, it's a great addition. If you've got something like APM and LTM already, you need a quick web proxy solution, then this is a brilliant way to go about it. And once again, something that the F5 guys have brought to you and given you additional features and additional functionality out of your box. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found that useful. If you want to contact any member of our team, or if you want any more information, then just click here.